The animal kingdom is home to some of the wackiest and, sometimes, scariest maws you can imagine. Whether for feeding, offense, or defense, different animals have evolved mouths that give them an edge in the race for survival. Today's video counts down 20 animals with some of the most goosebump-inducing mouths around. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 20. Great White Shark. The great white shark, aka Carcharodon carcarius, is a fearless predator that reigns as king of the fishes. Preying on whatever floats its fancy, the great white is a nightmarish haunting presence in the deep. At the heart of this fearsome reputation is the shark's iconic weapon, its mouth. This mouth, which can be 20 to 37 inches wide in adults, is big enough to swallow up otters and most species of fish whole. However, the most frightening aspect of a great white's mouth is the never-ending conveyor belt of razor-sharp serrated teeth. The triangular teeth are engineered for ripping flesh and are the concentration points for the shark's tremendous 4,000 pounds of bite force. The great white's violent life means these teeth often fall off, but there are always more waiting to replace them. Scientists claim that a great white goes through over 30,000 teeth in its life. Number 19. Lamprey. If you're ever in an argument with someone who doesn't believe in aliens, hop on Google and show them pictures of the lamprey, the next entry on our list. While the lamprey seems extraterrestrial, it is very much an earthly creature. This fish, which belongs to the Petromyzantiformes order, is a skull-less and jaw-less freak with one of the most unique mouths in nature. This circular mouth is a suction vortex made up of dozens of thorny teeth. These teeth and mouth work in combination to allow this parasitic fish to latch, and stay latched, onto the body of animals it sucks on. Lampreys feast on their host's blood for as long as they can or until the host succumbs to death. Number 18. Hippopotamus. The hippopotamus, known affectionately by scientists as Hippopotamus amphibius, is one of Africa's heavyweight herbivores. These giant creatures are actually some of the most dangerous animals known to man, ranking as one of the top 2 human killers on the continent, along with the Nile crocodile. As you would have guessed, the hippo's 2-foot-wide mouth is a key factor in its deadly reputation. Its massive maw is home to brutal tusks used to intimidate, duel other hippos, and fight off predators. Oh, and tusks may be up to 2 feet long. With its mouth wide open, a hippo can cleave a grown lion or a grown man in two with its 1,800 pounds per square inch bite force. Number 17. Goblin Shark. This next animal runs away with the prize of the world's ugliest shark species, tucked away in the black depths of the ocean while the prettier blue and tiger sharks hog the photographers. The aptly named Goblin Shark, aka Mitsukurina austoni, is an elusive shark that features an efficient mouth that operates like a slingshot to gulp down fish. Unlike most sharks, which have snouts that form the top part of the mouth, goblin sharks have a completely mouthless snout that leads to a wholly independent mouth. The mouth features hundreds of needle-like teeth that help guide fish down the shark's gullet. Number 16. Leatherback Sea Turtle. Dermoschles coriacea, aka the leatherback sea turtle, is a lovable critter that you may be lucky to meet at the beach. However, the inside of its mouth is far from cute. A keen lover of jellyfish and other boneless sea invertebrates, the turtle has some interesting aids for catching and eating its prey. Behind the turtle's powerful beak-like lips is an endless forest of spikes in its mouth, esophagus, and stomach. These flexible spikes, known as papillae, help direct food down the turtle's gullet quickly and efficiently. We urge caution when near these turtles, as seeing one yawning might bring your own breakfast coming out the other way. Number 15. Spotted Hyena. A relentless hunter, crafty scavenger, and all-round survivor, the spotted hyena is Africa's most common big predator. Crocuta will eat anything it can get its paws on, dead or alive. Armed with extraordinary stamina, sheer numbers, and a fearsome set of jaws, the hyena thrives in the woodlands and savannas it calls home. The hyena's jaws feature sharp canines for grip, crushing premolars, and scissoring carnassials that sever flesh like knives through butter. These teeth are driven by jaw muscles that make the hyena a pound-for-pound bite force king. A whopping 1,100 psi of biting power allows the hyena to crush bones and lap up the sweet bone marrow. Number 14. Goose. Geese are an interesting addition to this list. If you look closely, you'll find that a goose's beak features several tooth-like protrusions, features that are doubtlessly inherited from birds' dinosaur ancestry. These teeth, known as conical papillae, help the goose with cutting plants and getting better purchase on some of the slippery bugs it eats. Number 13. Basking Shark. Another curious member of the shark family, the basking shark retains an almost permanent look of surprise. The Cetorhinus maximus wanders through the ocean with its massive 3-foot mouth agape in its quest to catch plankton. The shark has hundreds of teeth that help it filter feed small crustaceans into the gill rakers at the sides of its mouth. The water filters out through the shark's external gill slits, but the food remains in the shark's mouth. Luckily for swimmers and surfers, a basking shark has zero interest in eating humans and other large prey. Number 12. Vampire fish. The appropriately named vampire fish is an Amazonian nightmare that preys on another fearsome fish, the piranha. Vandellia cirrhosa is a mean-looking thing, armed with an array of needle-sharp teeth that highlight its carnivorous nature. The fish also has 2 highly pronounced fangs at the front of its bottom jaw, earning it its name. These fangs, which can grow to 6 inches, are used to skewer prey with lightning-fast strikes. Again, a vampire fish likely won't attack humans unless cornered or captured. Number 11. Sea urchins. Another oceanic alien. Sea urchins belong to the animal class Echinoidea, which is home to nearly 1,000 species. All of them eat sea algae and the rocks it grows on, and all of them have an interesting way of doing so. Using the tentacles on their bodies, urchins direct rock fragments toward their mouth holes. These mouths feature a circular pattern of triangular teeth that meet in the middle. This pattern is known as Aristotle's lamp. The convergence of the teeth helps grind down the rocks, allowing for easier digestion of algae. However, eating rocks chips and blunts teeth, an issue that the urchin has evolved to solve. You see, the arrangement of the teeth causes them to grind against each other, which sharpens them. The teeth also never stop growing, so they never stop getting sharpened. Number 10. Crabby To Seal. This Antarctica resident looks like a regular old seal on the surface, but one look at its dentition will tell you a different story. The Crabby To Seal, aka Lobodon carcinophagus, is an expert crustacean hunter that has evolved an interesting feeding strategy. The teeth feature extra protrusions along the crown, making them look a bit like trees. Why, you ask? Well, when the fish gulps a mouthful of krill-laden water, it ejects the water through the gaps formed by the tooth protrusions. Like with the basking shark, the food is the filtered material that remains in the seal's mouth, allowing it to eat without ingesting unwanted seawater. Number 9. Sulcus Squid. If this video proves one thing, it's the fact that the ocean is a massive alien world right here on Earth. Our next critter is an extremely rare animal that looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi horror film. Promachoteuthis sulcus, aka the sulcus squid, aka the squid with teeth, has only had one documented encounter with humans. With 10 sucky tentacles, a bulbous head, and a general eerie demeanor, the squid already has strong creepy crawly vibes. However, this animal's craziest feature is the mouth it sits on. The sulcus squid has a circular mouth hole that is lined with segmented lips that resemble human teeth. Deeper inside the mouth hole is a razor-sharp beak that does the actual biting. Number 8. Jaguar. The third biggest existing cat species and largest New World cat, the jaguar is one of nature's most metal apex predators. The jaguar, which haunts the rainforests of Central and South America, is a powerful animal that kills anything it wants. Its spotted or sometimes pitch black coat makes it a stealth master. Its powerful legs give it tremendous pace on land and amazing grace in the water. Its claws give it an inescapable grip on prey. However, the jaguar's most impressive features are its jaws and unforgiving teeth. Its canines puncture skulls and snap necks with ease, and its side teeth scissor meat of bones. The jaguar's jaw muscles are huge, giving it the strongest bite force in the entire cat family. Once the jaguar grabs hold, it doesn't let go. Number 7. Brazilian wandering spider. By now, it should be clear that there are a million ways to die in the Amazon. Our next entry makes it 1,000,001 and counting. The Brazilian wandering spider is one of the deadliest arachnids around, chiefly because of its bite. They may range from just over half an inch to 1.5 inches in body length, but don't be fooled by their small sizes. The Brazilian wandering spider's mouth has 2 fangs that serve as syringes for some of nature's most potent neurotoxins. The venom can cause illness, paralysis, swelling, and even death, especially in small children. Luckily, the advancement of antivenom has largely made fatalities a thing of the past. Number 6. Green anaconda. The green anaconda is yet another South American swamp monster. The biggest snake in the world, Eunectes murinus, reaches lengths of over 20 feet and weighs as much as 550 pounds. Its size means it can hunt pretty much anything. The snake's mouth features hundreds of needle-sharp recurved teeth that help maintain its grip on prey during kills. They also help guide food down the massive serpent's gullet. Additionally, the snake can unhinge its jaws to accommodate large prey. Number 5. Anglerfish. Another deep-sea nightmare, anglerfish are the poster children for creepy animal teeth. Anglerfish species are renowned for the luminous ball that dangles at the top of their foreheads. The ball serves as bait to fish and anything else drawn to the light. As soon as the prey comes close to the angler's light, it is gulped down, with the angler's freaky translucent teeth shutting behind it like prison bars. Number 4. Anopheles mosquito. The Anopheles mosquito has probably killed more people than all the other animals here combined. The female members of the species require blood to get the iron required to lay eggs. When these girls bite, they use a needle-like mouthpart known as a labium. Through this labium, the mosquito injects chemical anticoagulants at the bite site, which prevents clotting and keeps the blood flowing. After this, the mosquito can suck the host's blood in peace. Unfortunately, the anticoagulant liquid also carries a host of nasty things, including parasites that cause malaria. Number 3. Komodo Dragon. This lizard king is a fearsome beast that rules the island of Komodo. At over 7 feet in length and weighing more than 150 pounds, dragons can bring down big prey like deer. Their mouths are laced with hundreds of recurved teeth and a persistent ooze of nightmarish saliva. This spit is home to thousands upon thousands of bacteria that can bring deadly infections to even the largest of beasts. Number 2. Black Mamba. The most feared snake in Africa, the black mamba has a well-earned reputation. It is one of the few snakes known to not shy away from human contact and even aggressively pursue people. At 14 feet in length, the mamba's size is already very intimidating, but it has another trick up its sleeve. When threatened, the mamba raises the front third of its body like a cobra to stare would-be attackers in the face. It then opens its mouth to reveal why it's earned its name. You see, the inside of this serpent's mouth is a deathly black, foreshadowing the fate of anyone who might mess with it. If the warnings don't work, the snake will readily deploy its trusty fangs, delivering doses of venom that can kill a man in half an hour. The scariest part? The black mamba likes to bite repeatedly. Number 1. Saltwater Crocodile. Another fearsome reptile. The saltwater crocodile is the largest crocodilian on Earth today, measuring up to and beyond 16 feet. Salties, as they are known to Australians, are deadly predators that use a sinister blend of stealth and unimaginable power. They may lurk in any seemingly safe pool of water in Australia, and, unlike most other animals here, they love eating humans. Their jaws are the heart of their power, with a mind-blowing 3,700 psi bite force. They also have around 65 to 70 teeth that cannot even imagine the concept of mercy. Once a salty grabs a hold of you, it will drag you to the depths to drown you. It will then bite body parts and perform its trademark death roll to rip off chunks of flesh. That's a bad way to go. Conclusion. On that frightening note, we've come to the end of the video. Thanks again for watching, and we do hope you like the video, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing animal facts. Bye-bye.